throughout social media. We will get you out here well before the top of the hour. Give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games, and that's what we do here on the Drive Thru Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Is our live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Play. So let's take a peek at who's on the show with us for today. All right, with us, Zawacky with us, Jay Briggs, Shane Mickle here with us, Alex Martin, and Opie Wayne Scott. Here's how they'll line up for this evening. Smart, Brown, Mickle, Briggs, Scott, Zawacky. I will close this one out. No Brown, a late scratch with a pick from Tony Brown today. So let's go ahead. Today we've got on the board tonight, well, NBA here with 3 games, 4 on the ice. Very exciting day yesterday. A lot of drama in these games. Also, Major League Baseball, we saw a manager get kicked out because of a fan. So a lot's going on here. We got a 15-game card from baseball, beginning here very shortly. So let's get the show underway. Let's welcome in Alex Smart. You'll catch him over at Pick Dogs. We'll bring Alex in right now. Get ready to roll here with the Drive Thru. Alex, what's happening?
It's all good. Looking right now at a game tonight from the NBA, and I think, watching the Bucks take down the Pacers 109-94 in Game 1 of this series, I think maybe some people were surprised. Maybe I was a little surprised too. I just thought that Giannis would make a difference, but I never, and I should have been thinking about this. When Lillard gets hot, oh, God bless him, man. This guy can rock and roll, and we've seen the amount of points he can put on the board, and he can take control of the game even at this age. And, that's the thing I'm looking at here tonight. When Lillard's hot, things get scary for opposition teams. It's interesting to note also Milwaukee is 10-1 ATS when playing with 4 or less games in a 10-day span. And, this year, and, they're well rested. Lillard's rocking and rolling. This is a much better team, a deeper team than people really, I think, give them credit for. This year, when they have been anywhere between +3 and -3 favorites at home, they've cashed 8 of 9 times. And you know what? And they play well against teams like this, teams that are shooting, making 48% or more of their shots on this season, and they've cashed 19 of the last 27. And one last thing, in a playoff game, in the second game of a playoff series, it's 35-10 ATS last 5 seasons. So, that's a 78% conversion rate. It's that doesn't mean it's not going to change and it's not going to drop to 77 or 76% after tonight. But, it's an interesting trend nonetheless. It's something you have to keep your eyes on. Just like Bucks, like Lillard, Pacers looked a little dry the other night. I really, I'm just, I'm going to go against the zigzag theory. We'll put it that way, and we're going to go with the Bucks.
All right, zigzag's been, some people say it's been dead for 20 years. So we'll see here. We'll see how it rolls. It hasn't been as converting as usual. But your Bucks at -1 here against the Pacers. Yeah, I know. Also note here, somebody really missing that's key in this Pacers lineup. We thought it was a big deal when it happened, and I think it's magnified here in the postseason, is that bench scorer Ben Mathurin, who was giving him 20 points a game. And you know how important these benches are. Just ask the Lakers. So Mathurin's a big miss here for this Pacers team off the bench.
Yeah, especially this late in the season. Maybe teams don't have the legs they had at the midway or early part of the season. No matter what anybody says, and this is going to be a physical game because I think that's what the Bucks are going to push for tonight. More physicality and just try to control the run and gun Pacers, take them out of their game.
Yeah, and we hadn't seen that type of run and gun. I think with these teams playing at these fast paces, you start to see on the All-Star break that fatigue maybe settle in, and the pace of play really greatly reduced post All-Star break for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and especially a Pacers team that runs and guns like crazy all season long. So it's hard to say. They look, like I said, kind of dry the other night, like running on empty. But we'll see tonight. But I still like the value here with the Bucks at home. Short favorites. So.
All right, Alex here on the Bucks, laying the 1 here against the Pacers. This one tonight, 8:30 Eastern Time, NBTV. All right, Alex, let's take a look over at Pick Dog for tonight's action. Of course, we got those 4 on the ice, 3 in the NBA, a full 15-game card here from Major League Baseball. And you can see here, man, Alex has been on an absolute tear right now. 4,453 units of profit for the year, all documented over at Pick Dogs. Also, last 3 days been on a tear as well. Also, baseball on the board. What do you have going over at the site?
Yeah, we've got that Suns Minnesota Wolves game tonight. I like the side there a lot tonight. And I also have one Major League Baseball run line selection. Also like that one very, very much. Two strong plays on board for tonight. Very limited action, but I just didn't like the board a whole lot today. Maybe somebody saw something I didn't see, but from my standpoint, we're just going to put some limited action on the board. Be back tomorrow, and we'll assess what we have to deal with overnight.
That's right, guys. Get up over the Oxmart over at Pick.com. You guys like those long-term passes, that 7-day pass, especially this early in the week. And right now, why not? Right, we got all this volume right now with this round one of the playoffs. Right, 8 series from the NBA, 8 series from the NHL. Don't forget all that baseball. So no better time to get the 7-day pass. Pick his promo code. Save that 15% off. All right, Alex. As always, great having you show. Continue that great success, and we'll catch up with you again on Thursday.
Take care, Tony. See you Thursday. Bye-bye.
As well. Alex Smart here on the Drive Thru. We'll continue here on the Drive Thru. I just want to pass this note. We know Tony Brown missing the show. He didn't want to pass this game over. It will start in about half an hour. He liked Cincinnati and Philly under 9. That's courtesy of Tony Brown. All right, we'll continue here on the Drive Thru. Time for a bounce back with the chat pick of the day. It went down yesterday as Orlando could not muster any offense on the road. And if you guys listen to me on the weekend show, I told you I thought that Orlando-Cleveland series would be won and covered by every home team. So you kind of know where I'm leaning in Game 3. So here's your chat pick of the day today. Suns and Timberwolves. If you like the Suns +3, it's letter A. Timberwolves -3 is letter B. Over 211.5 is letter C. Under 211.5 letter D. Get your picks in. Chat pick of the day. 7-2 in their past 9. So they just had a blip yesterday. Well, hopefully the chat pick of the day can turn it around today and get back in the win column. So get those picks in right now. Chat pick of the day, Suns and the Timberwolves, and we always give you a tough one here, so you'll have to come in with this game. Let me see if we have any early ones coming in, or yeah, we do have a couple early ones, and so far it's been T-Wolves, 2 T-Wolves right off the bat to start the chat pick of the day. All right, let's continue here on the show. Up next, Shane Mickle. Catch him over at Pick.com. We'll get some baseball coverage here from Shane. We'll bring him in here in just a second. Shane, what's happening?
How's it going tonight, Tony?
Things going great. All right, here we go. White Sox and Twins in the exciting AL Central, right? We got the Twins at the 278, total of 7.
Yeah, this is two of the more disappointing teams in baseball. Well, at least the Twins are. I don't know if many expected much out of the White Sox, but I really like the Twins here. Last night the Twins starting pitching was good with Chris Paddock. Paddock had struggled a little bit coming into the game. All he did was lock down a White Sox team that's averaging under 3 runs a game. They struggled to score. On the mound, Pablo Lopez, if you look at the overall stats, his ERA is a little high. But he's coming off a start against a great Orioles team where he gave up only 3 hits, 1 run. I think that's about what you can expect from him here. I actually don't even think he gives up a run, but I think max of 1 run from Pablo Lopez. 6 or 7 innings. And I think the Twins give him enough run support. I think they're only going to need 2 or 3 runs here to cover the run line. So I'm going to take. I think they'll score that. I think they finish around 4 or 5 runs. I'll take the Twins on the run line.
All right, we got Shane here looking here at the Twins on the run line here. They run half up, -135, -127. Deer line shopping here against the White Sox. A White Sox team that has just been having all kinds of struggles here of late. Also, two Twins at the plate, too. So you're going to have to really get some runs here from this Twins lineup.
Yeah, and they did that last night. They I don't remember who they faced last night, but someone who had started out the season pretty strong. I think they chased him pretty quick, getting 6 runs off of him. The Twins. There's no doubt that lineup is decimated by injuries. Correa is out, Royce Lewis is out. 2 of their best bats are out. Byron Buxton is not hitting the ball at all. But yeah, like I said, I don't think they're going to need many runs here. It's going to be, 4 runs for sure. I think it's on this White Sox team is just so awful. They decided they didn't want to put a serious team on the baseball field this summer, and it's showing.
Yep, that's that way. Shane here on the Twins run line, laid the run half, -135 here against the White Sox tonight, 7:40 Eastern time. All right, Shane, let's take a look over at Pick.com for tonight's action. Of course, on the board tonight, we've got, lots going on here, right? NBA up there, 3 games from the NBA, 4 on the ice, as well as 15-game card for Major League Baseball. What do you have going over at Pick.com Premium?
Yeah, I love this NBA slate. It's probably my favorite NBA slate in the entire playoffs. I got all 3 games covered. $39.99, or MLB 3-pack, also $39.99. But like you said, there's tons of games going on, so there's no better time to hop on long term. I've found some success so far in the NHL playoffs early. I'm going to keep giving out those NHL plays as premium plays also. So NHL, NBA, MLB, no better time to hop on that 3 or 7 or 30-day pass.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Shane Mickle over at Pick Dogs Premium. Come off a winning day last 24 hours, so get on board with Shane. And of course, as he mentioned, the long-term pass will serve you well. As we mentioned in the first segment, man, there's a lot of volume right now in the playoffs with 8 series going on in both the NBA and NHL. And of course, all those big cards for baseball, these 15-game cards we have throughout the week. So get on board and use that promo code PICK at checkout. Save that 15% off. All right. Shane, it's always great having your show. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll catch up with you again in a couple days.
All right, sounds good. Have a good night, everyone. And
well.
Go Wolves.
There you go. Go Wolves there. Yes, I like that. Shane Mickle here on the Drive 2. Let's continue on. Speaking of the Wolves, let's take a look here at the chat. Pick of the day. Today it's the Suns and T-Wolves. Chat looking to bounce back. But the chat, 7-2 in their past 9. So it's the Timberwolves and the Suns. If you like the Suns, +3, it's letter A. T-Wolves laying the 3 is B. Over 211.5 C, under 211.5 is D. Get those picks in here on the chat. Pick of the day, and we just saw Jay come in with this pick right now. Taking a look here at some of the guys here, what we got in here. So far, it's Wolves 5, Suns 1. So a lot of confidence here right now, early on with the Timberwolves. Let's continue here on the drive-thru. Let's welcome in Jay Briggs. You'll catch him over at Pick Dogs Premium. We'll bring Jay in right now. Be ready to roll here with some baseball coverage on this big card for Major League Baseball. I think we'll get him here in just a second. Maybe I went too far on the board. I think I did. All right, let me go back here. We've got a bunch of new cappers debuting this week as well. Joey Tron is coming in. Kirk is coming in. And we're expecting more here on the show. So it's a lot of new faces here on the drive-thru coming up. All right, we'll bring in Jay. Jay, what's happening?
Tony T, what's happening, my man?
What's going on? All right, here we go. Tonight's Tigers and Rays going head-to-head here for Major League Baseball. We've got the Rays here, $1.59. We see the total coming at 8.
Hey, man, if you tune into the morning show, you already know. I love fading the Tampa Bay Rays. And right now, here's my argument. They're 12-12. They're a 50-50 team. I still feel like they're being priced like the Rays of old. I still think there's tremendous value fading the Rays. Ryan Pepio, he's not a -165 type pitcher, in my opinion. I understand Kenta Maeda's on the other side. I'm well aware of that. But the Tigers, they've played well, man. They're 13-10 on the season. I love the plus money we're getting here. We saw the Tigers bats show up and look good yesterday. I think all the value here is on the Tigers and Kenta Maeda. He's not my favorite guy to back, but I'm going to trust him and these Tigers today, Tony. Give me +150 basically here on the Detroit Tigers.
Got a lot of faith in this one, but I understand the price, right? And Maeda is priced this way, right? Because he's had his struggles, and the Rays have had issues in the bullpen. So, you're in one of those situations where you have to handicap the whole game, the whole pitching staff, not just the trouble starter, right? You're just kind of hoping that Maeda gets out of there to even up 3 runs and that you may have a shot here in this one late in the game.
Yes, that is kind of the angle, but it's also, I feel like the Tampa Bay offense is kind of not really producing the power right now either. So it's kind of like a two-sided story. Yes, Maeda's bad, but I don't really see it for Tampa right now either. So like you said, exactly. If he can get out of there with 2 or 3, only giving up 2 or 3, we're right there in the warehouse where the Tigers are going to have a legitimate chance to win this game outright. And at the +150, with a team playing well like the Tigers are, sign me up.
You look at the Tigers' bullpen on the road, elite, 1.37 ERA on the road, a whip less than 1, and it's been the other way around here for this Rays team. The Rays team, as you said, they're not hitting just .222 against right-handed starters and even .500.
Yeah, that's been the story for them thus far this season. Will the Rays snap out of this and probably be the Rays we're accustomed to seeing? Probably. I just love the content and the material of fading their ass. So until they wake up, I think there's value fading them. I'm fading them tonight, man. Give me Detroit.
All right, we got Jay going to fade the Detroit here, plus 146 against the Rays. We're not covering this Clippers Mavericks game tonight. We covered just one in NBA. We have the other chat pick of the day. You don't have to give out a premium if you don't have to, but overall thoughts here. Now, I know you're big on the Mavericks to win the series, and now the price is a little juicier now, taking the Mavericks after losing game one.
Yeah, of course I rebet it as soon as they gave me a better price on it. I still like the Mavs in the series, fellas. I really, really do. It looks like Kawhi Leonard is back tonight. Is that confirmed in, Tony T?
Let me. You can never trust anything from the Clippers. You can never trust them. They're liars.
Ever.
You can never. Now he did participate in the shoot around. Now what does that mean? You don't know. Who knows? I mean, maybe Kai just wanted to stretch out a little bit. And the biggest concern is a relapse, right? So you're going out there, your injury was serious enough to miss a playoff game, right?
Right.
That's what got my attention. Well, it's serious enough to miss a playoff game. What does that really say? It says that, well, you're going to go out in the shoot around, give it a try, but with Kawhi, there's no guarantee that for other players when they go out and do the shoot around, it's always a positive. But it's still to me, it's still a 50-50 proposition with Kawhi out doing the shoot around. To me, it's 25-75 against, just 50-50 that he'll play in my book when Kawhi's the shoot around.
You're right. Like Mitch says, WWKD, what would Kawhi do? And we know if it's iffy, he's going to sit. So, we'll see. I saw that he was at shoot-around earlier this morning. I didn't see officially if news came down, and it looks like it still hasn't come down about it. The line has sure moved. The thing is, even if he does play, Clippers only -1.5 at home. In all honesty, I think the line tells you everything you need to know, man. I honestly believe that last game, all I took away from it was the Mavs had a bad stretch. And they had a bad stretch to start the game, and they had a bad stretch in the second quarter. Outside of that, I think we're going to get a really good competitive game tonight. And I trust the Mavs on the road. 19-5 ATS is road favorites, which they opened up as. Now they're dogs. But, hey, we'll see how it goes down tonight, man. In all honesty, y'all already know where I'm at, man. Y'all already know where I'm at. It's fuck the Clippers.
Like I said, I think I said this on one of the stations. I said, the Clippers can go up 3-0 in this series. They could lose 4-3. I could see them lose 4 in a row. I mean, that's exactly what this Clippers. When they get relaxed, when they think we got this, when we've got this series won, I could see. I don't think has a team ever come back? I can't remember, man. We can't even get so many. No team's ever come down from 3-0, right?
No. Nobody's coming back 3-0. No.
The Clippers are the type of team that will blow a 3-0 lead.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but I'm praying that my Mavs will put me in that.
I know that. But I can absolutely see the Clippers blow. It's in their DNA to blow 3-1 leads. And hey, 3-0 is not out of the question either. So,
it should be a really good one tonight. 9 o'clock start time here.
Oh yeah, out here in LA. I mean, it's kind of weird to gauge how the people feel out here because obviously, I think if this were, they got the new stadium next year, they may take a bit of their market share. But man, they're still down on the Lakers here. I don't.
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't burn the city down last night, did they?
No, they didn't. They didn't. They didn't, and of course the Clippers may be the only team rising after the first round. Because the LA Kings put a stinker on last night as well. It was bad all the way around. LA Kings, LA Lakers. So the Clippers, are the team up, and maybe the team only standing here after the series. We'll see. But again, I wouldn't count the Mavs out short. But your thoughts there on that Laker game we saw yesterday. I mean, I'm not one to blame. If we have a 20-point lead, you're going to blame officiating. That's pretty, in my opinion, that's pretty weak position. But it's kind of like we've seen before. It's just the supporting cast. Well, Lakers are just a few pieces away in my book. I don't think it's anything to get. Everyone wants to win now. But to me, it just looks like they're just a few pieces away.
Sometimes a team just has your number, man, and Denver just has the Lakers' number, man. What is it now? 11 straight?
Yeah,
11 straight. Oh my God! They had Game 3 is a must win. It's a must win as must wins are. So I'm 9 times out of 10 going to be on the Lakers in that game. We know Denver, the last couple seasons, they've been a 50-50 road team. Straight up, they've been a 50-50 road team. They almost never lose at home, it seems like. But on the road is where they can be had. Lakers are going to have to go balls to the wall in that one. I don't think the series is quite over. But, man, when somebody beats you 11 straight times, kind of just own you.
Yeah, and then you blow a 20-point lead on the end of it, right? That's really, and you control the game. And then again, LeBron just tried to take over the game last 5 minutes. It was in his out offensively. Had an open three, took it.
He just missed. I mean,
yeah.
I'm with you. I'm not really there for the excuses. LeBron had the shot. He missed. Of course, he's my GOAT. I say it all the time. He missed last night. He missed. He had the shot. 3-pointer, wide open, created space. He missed. Murray, he hit it over 7-footer. That was really what it came down to. Shout out to him.
You don't take that open shot, then you're drawing the clock, and maybe double, triple teamed, and then get it blind, and then I'm okay with the shot myself. Play defense, right? Play defense, but I think the Lakers, and I think the Lakers really could use a rim defender. If they can find a Nurkic type, I think that would really open up Anthony Davis's game, open up the perimeter a little bit. All they really need, I think, is a real good rim defender.
I could see that because it would be kind of hard to have 3 big guys on the floor like LeBron, Anthony Davis, and another guy, but for certain instances, they do need them, especially kind of against Denver, who is kind of big with Gordon, Porter Jr., Jokic. So
it would preserve LeBron a little bit. It would preserve LeBron a little bit of having to bump around in the paint, because that's where you get the high injury risk there in the paint there.
But it would also clog up the paint for Bron trying to attack it. So, it would really turn Anthony Davis into a jump shooter. Can he hit the jump shot? Yes. Do I want him to be a jump shooter? I don't know. It's we'll see. We'll see. It's still a lot of basketball left. They're not out of it. But I don't know if they're really in it either.
They were never there to begin with. Now, they laid 15 again with Boston tomorrow against the Heat. Another 15 up there on the board.
I'm probably going to take Miami every game in that series plus the points.
Yeah.
Is Boston the better team? Of course. But we just know what it is with Miami. They're not going to quit. They're going to play hard to the last second of the game. Heat culture. So I wouldn't be surprised if they catch a couple back doors here in this series. Yeah. Are they going to get beat 4-0? Probably. But are they going to cover 2 of them? I think so. 2 or 3. I can see them cover.
The Pelicans
That's a lot of lumber to lay in the postseason, man. That's a
lot. Against the Heat team. Of course, I know the Heat down a couple players. There's no doubt. But again, the Pelicans are going to get 7.5 in Game 2 after that 2-point loss.
Tony T, let me ask you a question. How much do you transfer from the regular season into the postseason? That's kind of what I'm struggling with right now. For a team like Oklahoma City, I trust them as a sizable favorite because I've seen them cover in the regular season so many times as sizable favorites. But there's a flip side of that coin that the experience is kind of what, is questions for concern with that team. I like the Thunder laying the points there. I think if they play their best game, they are head and shoulders better than the Pelicans. But we saw the Pelicans fight tooth and nail in that last one, so we'll see how it shakes out. But the home teams have been dominant to start the postseason. I lean towards Oklahoma City laying the points.
Pelicans have been a pretty good road underdog post All-Star break, so they've been a pretty good road dog in as well. And of course, we've seen OKC have some issues covering, right, with their defense really not there. I think experience matters. I would rather have the experienced underdog against the experienced team. It depends the scenario, right?
Right.
Especially on the road.
All the young teams really thus far in the postseason we've kind of seen struggle. Orlando, Indiana. Thunder won. They didn't cover, though.
Well, like I said last week, I just think that Cleveland-Orlando is a series where the home team is going to win and cover every game. I see Orlando winning and cover. Because Cleveland's a terrible road team, and the Magic, we know, have issues offensively on the road.
Correct. So, yeah, I think that Magic series is far from over. We got Mr. Magic here.
Yeah, he's Mr. Magic's ready to he'll be smiling the next couple of days, I think. Our Mr. Magic waiting here patiently for us. All right, Jay here's going to be on the Tigers here. The money line, yes, with Maeda on the mound, but we don't expect Maeda to go 9 innings here, right? Just limit the damage, get in there and get a 4 or 5. Maybe back when you're in the Dodgers days, just give him 4. Especially with that elite bullpen, you don't need more than 3 innings with him. All right, tonight. All right, tonight at 6:50 Eastern time. All right, Jay, let's take a look over at Pick Dog for tonight's action. Of course, on the board tonight, we got those 3 on the board from the NBA. Hey, Jay's action on the ice there. He's got both his Dallas teams into some bounce back coming up here. Also, too, baseball 15-game card. Jay has been pounding the NBA this year. As you can see, 2,715 units of profit. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yes, sir. I have a lot going on today, actually. I have my NBA play of the day, my favorite play in the NBA today. You guys can scoop that play up over at Pick Dogs Premium. And then I have a 3-pack in Major League Baseball, which includes my MLB play of the day. Y'all know me. I call a spade a spade. I've been cold as ice in the NBA since April, to be honest. I'm trying to shake it, though, and I think tonight's a very perfect spot to shake it. If you believe me, you can hop on that. But in Major League Baseball, I've been seeing the board really well. We've hit 6 of our last 7 on our Major League Baseball play of the day. It's only $19, man. I really, really like today's Major League Baseball play as well. So scoop that up, hop on something long-term. We'll shake this cold streak. Usually when I'm cold, that just means a heater is on the back end of that, and I believe that all started tonight. Scoop it up, Pick Dogs Premium.
Scoop it up indeed, guys. Get on board here with the Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs Premium. Long-term passes. Remember we talked about 7-day pass early in the week with all this volume, guys. 8 series NBA playoffs, 8 series NHL, all the big baseball. Get on board, 7-day pass. Pick promo code, save that 15% off. Of course, Jay, you also offer for those big bettors at All Access.
Yes, I do. You guys can join my All Access Club. The information for that is in the description of my jam session. But text the number 775-636-7674. It will be my guy, Costi, 9 times out of 10, who responds to you. Hey, again, I've been fairly cold. I have nothing to hide. Every play that I've ever released is 100% documented. We killed the NBA season this year, so I'm not really worried about this little cold streak. We got a heater coming up on the horizon. If you believe me, I think the All Access Club is something you should really think about joining here for the postseason. The All Access Club is beautiful because we're betting big and we're winning big. So we're still up tremendous for the season, and we're looking to attack the rest of the postseason. If you're thinking about joining, I think you should.
All right, guys. Make that call or text. Get on board with the All Access Pass. All right, Jay. Have a great night. I know we can catch your video series here with your NBA Jam session as well as the morning show. So like and subscribe. So when these videos drop, you get them right away. All right, Jay. Have a great night. We'll catch up with you again on Thursday.
Yes, sir. See you Thursday, Tony.
All right, Jay Briggs here on the drive. Let's continue here, guys, on the show. All right, let's continue here. Let's take a look at the chat pick of the day, right? Right now, it's getting closer. Chat pick of the day is Suns +3 is A. Timberwolves -3 B. Over 211.5 C. Under is D. Get those chat picks of the day coming in. It's getting close here. We've got now 7 on the Suns, 8 on the T-Wolves. So it's getting closer, as I said. 1 over, 3 under. Chat pick of the day. Let's get these plays in, guys. And we will recap at the end of the show. Right now, it is 8 for the T-Wolves, 7 for the Suns. The chat right now has been on a tear here. They are now 7-2 after yesterday's loss, looking to bounce back. Getting 2 more here on the Suns. So the Suns now have taken the lead here, 9-8 over the T-Wolves. Another one coming in here for the Suns. So the Suns have gotten 3 straight from the chat. 2 on the over, 4 on the under. Keep these picks coming in. Right now, it is 10 on the Suns, 8 on the Timberwolves. So we've been getting pounded here with some Suns right now, guys. So keep these picks coming in. Let's continue here on the drive-through. Up next, let's bring him in. Wayne Scott, catch him over at Pick Dogs Premium. We'll bring Wayne in right now with baseball coverage. Indeed, let's bring him in here in just a second. Let me go get him here right now, ready to roll here. Maybe I went too far. Nope, Jane. Wayne, what's happening?
What's going on, Tony T? What's going on, Pick Dog family? Hope y'all doing good out there today.
Yeah, everything's going well, Wayne. We're going to take a look here at Major League Baseball for tonight. Late night action between Mets and Giants. Giants favored, total of 7.
Yeah, we got two teams going in kind of the same direction. Both of them up and down, trying to stay above that 500. We know Giants are slightly under 500, while the Mets are over 500. I feel like a lot of people are going to be on the Mets the way they just played this Dodger series. But this Giants team is no slouch, especially at home. That's where they've been playing their better baseball over the years and the start of this season. Struggling on the road, slightly over 500 at home. I love the pitching matchup for the Giants in this one. I do feel like the bats and the bullpens in this one is even. I think the pitching matchup and the fact that the Mets are on their 5th road game helps the Giants at home with Logan Webb. I trust them a lot more than Severino. And like I said, I feel like these teams are pretty even, but I feel like the Giants either come out and get on them early like they did yesterday. And if this is a close game, I trust the Giants bats at home backing Logan in this one. So I'm riding with the Giants as the light home favorite in this one.
All right, we got Wayne here on the Giants laying to 130 here against the Mets. Giants bats came to life yesterday. Got some hits off the lefty there for the Mets and were able to hold on at the end, extend a little bit. So the Mets, of course, the road trips, they start to get long out the West Coast now after their stops in L.A. Now they're trying to battle San Francisco here, and the Giants got the better of them in the first one.
Yes, exactly what you said. Giants got out to them early. Mets just struggled to see the ball. I don't know if it's like you said, the West Coast road trip, or them just doing what they do majority of the season. They just get cold in spots. And they have the names, the batting lineup to get it done, but we see them get cold in spots. Definitely against good pitchers, so they tend to show out against the pitchers they need to, but pitchers that can tame them, they let tame them. So I like Logan Webb against this lineup at home today.
What'd you take from the Magic chances here? As I said, I thought this was going to be a home team series. Your thoughts as Orlando goes back home 0-2 in the series?
Yeah, I was feeling like they was going to be able to steal one, but Cavs, man, they came to play. They really exposed the size advantage. Jared Allen, to me, has been the difference maker. If we find somebody to calm him down, which I believe we will, I think Mosley will make them adjustments. I think we still have a series here. But I can't take no slight from the Cavs. They've been taking my money. They've been playing well. They've been bringing the intensity. It's really been a defensive series from both sides, and Magic role players not producing no offense. So if them guys can get it going, if we can change the tide at home, which I feeling like we can, and chill out Jared Allen, I think we'll have a more competitive series coming on.
All right, I know Wayne looking for a more competitive series here from the Magic when they get back home against the Cavaliers. All right, Wayne here on the Giants here, minus 130 against the Mets. This one tonight on MLB package. All right, Wayne, let's take a look over at Pick Dog for tonight's action. Of course, we got NBA on the board tonight, as well as action on the ice. 15-game card for Major League Baseball. Wayne enjoying a great baseball season. 1,454 units of profit. All document over at Pick Dog Stream. Verify that simply by going to Wayne's handicapper page. You'll see all the pick history there. What do you have going over at the site?
Yeah, MLB player of the day today. Ready to smash that one. As you stated, been killing MLB. Have a 3-pack in MLB, and also I have a multi-sport 3-pack with my only NBA and 2 MLB. So you can get one of the 3-packs if you want to bet on more than one sport. Obviously, grab the multi-sport, or you can grab my best bet of the day, which is in MLB, and I have that out for you individually. Your 3-day, 7-day, 30-day is the best way to go. That's how you get on the lines early, and you get extra plays. Yesterday, an extra play that I was on was the athletics. I didn't have that in a package. I didn't have that for sale, but for people who got on long term, you would have got that play. So always looking to get something long term too, if that's for you.
That's right, guys. Got brother Wayne Scott over at Pick Dog Stream. Wayne enjoying great results in baseball. No better time now to get on board with a long-term pass. You guys like that 7-day pass early in the week, but it's a good time for it. Now, with we said these first-round matchups, 8 games, 8 playoff series in the first-round NBA and NHL, all the baseball as well. All right, Wayne, as always, great having your show. Continue to success. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. But let everybody know about your boxing video series airing here on Pick Dogs.
Yeah, I dropped one last time with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Excellent fight. I did not expect him to come in here swolled up like that. He used his advantages and he stopped looked like a dehydrated Haney pretty easily. Well, he won in the distance, but he dropped him multiple times. Definitely could have stopped him in that fight. But plenty of banger fights still coming up. The heavyweight fight between Usyk and Fury, Better Be versus Bivol is a huge fight, and I'll be looking to drop those bets when they start coming up closer and closer.
That's right, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe so when Wayne drops those videos from boxing, you get them right away. All right, Wayne, have a great night, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
All right, appreciate you, Tony T. Good luck with all your best tonight, Pick Dog family. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
I'll catch you tomorrow. Someone asked about Frank and Garbanta.
Frank and Gervonta.
Yeah.
I gotta see the line on it, but Frank's definitely a sleeper. I'm gonna say that. No slight to Frank. We all know Frank hasn't fought the competition that Gervonta has fought, but Gervonta just isn't fighting world class fighters night and day too. He can definitely slip up. But that's a dope fight, and it's really depending on the line of which way I lean. I haven't seen the line on that one yet, but pretty even fight in my books, more than probably the books will give it.
All right, there you go from Wayne. All right, Wayne, have a great night. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
All right, Tony T, I'll get with you.
Got it. Wayne Scott here on the drive-thru. Let's continue here on the show. Guys, you ever miss a pick? We always recap at the end of the show. All right, let's take a look here at our chat pick of the day right now. It's the Suns and Timberwolves. If you like the Suns, it's letter A +3. T-Wolves laying the 3 is B. Over 211.5 C. Under 211.5 is D. And right now it is the Timberwolves by 111 on the Timberwolves, 10 on the Suns. 5 under, 3 over. Get those picks in right now. Chat pick of the day. And we will recap here at the end of the show. So we're looking for some more here. Right now, T-Wolves by 1 over the Suns. Matter of fact, T-Wolves now by 2 as we got another tip. Timberwolves, so we'll need Watkins coming in with the T-Wolves. And 12 on the T-Wolves. We've got 10 on the Suns. All right, let's continue here on the drive-thru. Next up here, as we're ready to roll here, it will be Rod Zawacky. Catch him over at Pick Dog Stream. We'll bring Rod in right now. He's been good to us here on the show. Let's get him in here. Coverage on the ice tonight for NHL playoff games set to go here tonight. We'll bring in Rod Zawacky here, set to go here with NHL coverage. Ready to go. We got Rod. Rod, what's happening?
Yeah, not too much, Tony. Getting ready for some nice more playoff action.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely been hot and good so far to kick off the NHL. Always some close, tight games in the NHL.
Yep.
The Kings, I don't know. Maybe they get one.
Maybe they get one, right? In 5. Yeah, I was going to ask you what you thought about the Oilers. You know, they got out to that lead, and then the Kings scrapped it. Look, the Kings got a little scrappy at the end, putting goals, and it kind of like, you had that 2-goal lead at the end. So, boy, they got a quality shot. You never know what happens, but it was, a little sloppy at the end.
A little sloppy at the end, and then a broken stick made it even more close.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, man, really? I got the puck line. Were you just going to pop one in late? I was like, oh, man, here we go. We're going to pull the goalie, and we're going to get, like we've seen in the Jets game, if you had the puck line there, you'd be like, oh, man, why? The useless late goal. Yeah. It's like the home run in the top of the ninth that doesn't do anything.
Oh, gosh.
Makes it, it was 3-1. Now it's 3-2. Here you go. Game over. Doesn't do anything. Right? Yeah, but no, they got the empty netter and looked real good. The Oilers, not perfect. Definitely, they had some stretches there. But when they needed it, Skinner stood up and made some big saves. Like if you look at that first big save on Fiala, of course, the guy that I said was going to get a goal, he made a big save on Fiala, and that made a difference. If Fiala scores there and goes up 1-0 for the Kings early, that would have been a big difference in the game. Would have changed some momentum there. So, like I said, I think they got to give up one at least. I don't see the sweep. Kings are
defense.
Team that they can get one.
Yeah, the Kings defense, Talbot, you were always concerned about the goaltending situation. It's kind of reared its head here in the playoffs.
It did. Oh, you're trying to run with Talbot, right? And I know Talbot. Talbot can go so long, and then for some reason he just hits a brick wall. It's like, now you get bad Talbot. Because I've seen really good Talbot where he plays lights out hockey, and he's been solid all year. So I expect to bounce back from him.
What'd you take?
Some of those goals get.
What you take from the form from the Golden Knights? It was a pretty impressive win, getting to go on the road there and putting up some goals on the Stars.
Oh, big effort. Well, of course, and then look what happened. But if you look, everybody's all like, "Oh, of course, Stone comes out and gets a goal right away." Yeah, it was a power play goal. It was off of a high sticking play. Dallas doesn't take that high sticking play early to put themselves behind the 8 ball. It's a different story. If you look, 2 of the Vegas goals came on the power play. They went 2 for 2 on the power play yesterday. Dallas is not a team that usually gives up a whole lot of power play opportunities. They took a bad one right off the hop with that high stick, and they chased it ever since. Is what happened. And then what happened? They got up. Vegas got up 1-0. Dallas did tie it up, but they challenged, and it was an offside goal. And then, as we've seen many a times this season, an offside goal turns around the other way. Next, you know, Vegas is up 2-0, and Dallas battled ever since, trying to catch up. Just didn't. Fell short 4-3. Happens. And I think that's a long series. I think that goes 6 or 7. I have no. If you look, Dallas outshot Vegas 30-15 in that hockey game. So outplayed, like I said. Won in the face-off draw, like I said. I have no doubts that Dallas is going to make this a series. It's not going to be a one game. And as somebody said, I like the Oilers' chances going forward. I think they have the easier path getting to the Western Conference Final. It's not an easy path. Easy. You still got to win these hockey games.
Yeah.
But with the news of Demko being out for the Canucks, that's not a good sign for Vancouver fans. Now you got to ride into Smith, and DeSmith heading into the at the end of the regular season. He was looking kind of tired. At least he got some days off, because back in he goes. And with one of the news I'm hearing is Demko might be out for the series.
Yeah. Looks like a good spot here for the Oilers to get to the West Final, and probably the winner of this Dallas.
Correct. Then that other bracket. If you look at the battle, you got Colorado, you've got the Winnipeg Jets, you got the Vegas Golden Knights, and you got the Dallas Stars. All 4 of those teams are going to beat the heck out of each other, and whoever comes out of there is going to limp out of there to be ready for the Western Conference Final, facing the Oilers, who, the way things are looking like a nice path to the Western Final. And if they can do it quick enough, they might even have a little bit of rest advantage in that Western Conference.
What'd you think about that Maple Leafs?
To answer the question in the chat, I love the Oilers' chance to win the cup.
There you go. Love to hoist the cup for the Oilers. What did you take from that Maple Leafs and Bruins game? That was impressive there. We're looking 1-1 going back to Toronto.
Continue playing the game they played, right? If you look, they outshot them in both games. The Leafs combined 70 shots to 58 combined in 2 games. So continue playing the game that you had, and I think the Leafs can do what I said on Twitter. Sometimes the karma of tanking to face a team that you figure that you're going to have an easier time with, sometimes it comes back to get you. I still say Leafs in 6.
There you go, from Rod. Leafs in 6 there. And, of course, can the Islanders get a game at home here after that disappointing loss?
No.
They're out.
No. Run! Sorry, Romanelli. The Romanellis. Maybe they get one in. Maybe they get one in Long Island. I'll give them that. They'll get 1. And they'll get swept. They'll 5. I think it's 5 for them, too. But could they get swept away? I could definitely see it. I like Carolina's chances. They look pretty good in that one.
All right, I can see that one. All right, let's get back to the business tonight. We got Lightning and Panthers going head-to-head here. We got the Panthers late, $1.65, total of 6. You're going to look at this one a little differently.
I am going to look at this one a little differently. I'm going to look at basically a total. You look at this game, and this Panthers defense has definitely stepped it up. They've been holding teams to 2 goals or less over how many games? And so basically the first of 3 wins this game. We see 3-2-1 game 1. I think we get the same kind of thing here. I kind of lean to the Tampa Bay Lightning, but I think we could easily get a higher scoring one. Both offenses could definitely let loose and score some goals, as we've seen with Reinhart, Kachuk, and then with the Lightning and Kucherov and Point and Stamkos. Definitely some guys that can light the lamp. So I kind of, 6, it's kind of low. I kind of like an over. But I'm going to look at it this way. I think this Tampa Bay Lightning team, they can get 3 goals. And that's all we need here is this Tampa Bay Lightning team to score 3 goals. Team total over at 2.5. Lay a little -115. I'm in. I think the Tampa Bay Lightning team can get to 3 goals. I think this is 3-3. It even sprinkle a little bit. This game goes to overtime. someone wins this 4-3. This is going to be almost a must-win for Tampa Bay. You don't want to go back home down to 0-2, heading home, especially against the Panthers.
There you go, Rod, here on this on the Lightning here. Team total here. It's a team total going over 2.5, minus 115 in this one here against the Florida Panthers. And of course, everybody remembers the Lightning. They've had a really good run here the last several seasons. But what's different about this year's version of the Lightning than the previous years?
For me, this year's version of the Lightning is you've got a Vasilevsky goalie who's 100% healthy. Last season in the playoff run, he wasn't healthy. He was dealing with a hip issue. Played right through the season, and I think that cost them last season in their playoff run. We've seen what he did in Game 1. Same sort of thing. Visitors outshot the home team. Lightning played pretty good hockey. It was, I think, a one shot difference. I think it was 24-23 in shots in Game 1. And Vasilevsky made some big saves there when it was 1-0 to keep his team in it. It was 3-1. Panthers did get that late empty netter, but we know with the Lightning coach, he's won 18 series in his time a tender with the Lightning, and he's one of the best coaches that's making another game plan off of what happened in Game 1. So the bounce back spot is real. I love the Lightning here to bounce back. But I like the team total better. It's just I think we easily get to 3 goals. It's just one of those things. It's one of those ones you can watch and enjoy the game, and I think we easily get to 3. Lightning can score 3. They Kucherov to get an anytime goal tonight as well.
That's right. And also too, now this regulation or does overtime count in this?
Oh, and this one, it doesn't matter as long as you get 3 goals, right?
Okay.
So if
2-2?
If it's 2-2 and Tampa wins at an OT, well, there's our 3. We just have to get Tampa Bay Lightning to 3 goals.
All right, full game. That's cool. Yeah, because you get to again, you have that insurance, overtime insurance there if it's a 2-2 tie with that hook in there. So there you go. Over 2.5 team total in this one against the Panthers. All right, Rod, let's take a look over at Pick document for tonight's action. Really serious business now as we get deeper in these playoffs here with these game 2s tonight in the NHL Plus. All game 2s with these 4 games tonight in the playoffs. Also, we got action here from the NBA with 3 games up on the board as well. We got games already starting in baseball. We're down to about 12 right now in Major League Baseball. We have gone over at Pick Docs Premium.
And over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight, I've got my Tackle the Book Tuesday. I have 5 plays going at Pick Dogs Premium. I've got my MLB triple, 24 and 27 this season on my MLB plays, minus $53. You can see with 24-27. I usually take a lot of plays that have some nice plus money dogs. As you can see, you can have a losing record and still have a winner. I win the next one, I'd be 25 and 27, and you'd be up $47. So I'm a dog player in the MLB. So got 3 plays there tonight. And then I got 1 solo play in the NBA, 16-10. I play the NBA a little bit lighter than most people do. They attack it and play a lot of action. I'm a light player, but I can find I'm 16-10 over the last 30 days in the NBA, hitting a 61%. I got 1 play in it tonight. And then my 10-star play of the day, 23-10 over the last 33 days. It's also included in that tackle, the Tuesday Bookie Buster package. Jump on it. Let's crush the books with those 5 plays. Or jump aboard long term. Definitely hockey's been rolling as well. 31-29, hitting at 51%. Well, up over 700 units over the last 30 days in hockey. So we got a play there as well. That's my 10-star play of the day tonight. So jump aboard it. Let's continue to crush the books.
Crush the books with Rod Zawacky, guys. Get on board. Use promo code PICK at checkout. Save that 15% off. Multi-capper promotions also available. All right, Rod, any bonus tonight?
Let me see. Somebody was asking about a total. I think I seen somewhere if there were any totals in the in tonight's NBA action that they like to go over the total. I do. I like the one that I like the Clippers and the Mavs to go over the total. I think we see some scoring tonight in that one, and we go up and over the total, not an under in that one tonight. Take the over in the Clippers and the Mavs. I think we don't see a whole lot of defense played in that one. I think it's more a run and gun in both offenses. And the Mavs come to score some points with the Clippers right out the gate. So more run and gun, and that would take the over in that one tonight. And then I also took I'm going with an where do we got him here? Lowry. We're taking Lowry of the Winnipeg Jets to get an anytime goal tonight.
There you go.
He's the NHL sniper play.
Nice play there from Ron Zawacky. Of course, everybody know about your video series. We're in NHL playoff mode right now. You give them a pick on every game up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, definitely. Go check it out. We got today's games archived for tonight, and then we got 3 games tomorrow. Then we'll be up shortly for tomorrow's NHL action. So definitely make sure you've subscribed, liked, hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when those videos drop. And you get the best of the number with me on those hockey videos. So definitely go check them out. They're archived in the archive here at Big Dogs.
Check them out there, guys. Archived there. Indeed. Of course, we got a chatter asking about team total over 3.5 with the Jets. Looking for another high-scoring one there?
Nah, the video I gave out the under. I kind of think that we might both teams tighten up a little bit. We've seen the 7-6 score. As I said in the video, I think most people expect to see a higher scoring one as well. I know head-to-head between these two teams, we've seen a lot of goals, but I just have a feeling that we're going to get an under tonight.
Under night there from Rod. All right, Rod, it's always great having a show. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll catch up with you again here on the drive-through tomorrow.
You as well, Tony. Good luck with your bets tonight. Good luck with your bets as well, Pick Dogs family. Catch you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's drive-through, Hump Day edition.
Hump Day edition, that's right. Have a good one. Rod Zawacky here on the drive-through. Let's continue here on the show. Guys, we always recap the picks at the end of the show. Let's get to the chat pick of the day, and it's a close one here. Suns and T-Wolves. You like the Suns +3. It's A. T-Wolves -3 is B. Over 211.5 is C. Under is D. Right now it is close. It is Timberwolves 12, Suns 11. So get those picks in. We're about to end the chat pick of the day in a few as I give out. Well, we're going to go to the recap, and then we'll get my pick. My pick starts a little later. So let's go ahead and recap the plays. Alex was on Bucks laying the one against the Pacers. Tony Brown, Sissy, Philly under 9, which we covered earlier in the show. Shane, Twins, run line, lay the run half, -135 against the White Sox. We had Jay on the Tigers, +146 against the Rays. Wayne on Giants, -130 against the Mets. We had Rod here, Lightning team total here. Lightning team total over 2.5 goals, -115. I'll be on the Royals, +112 against the Blue Jays. The one I like the most here would be, I'm going to piggyback here with Alex on the Bucks, laying the one here against the Pacers. All right, I'll continue here on the drive-through. Seen some more come in here. Ramon coming in with the Timberwolves. Ooh, we got a couple more here. Look at this. We got 1, 2, 3 more here on the Suns coming in here. We just got another under here. Under is getting 6 folks supporting that right now. So right now, as we are getting down to it, it will be 14 right now for the Suns, 13 here for the Timberwolves. Still a little bit of time left as I will go here. Actually, we got some more coming in right now, right? another pick in here. Let's see. We got the 3 in here for the Suns, right? Yeah, we got the 3 in there. So we got the D in there as well. So, yeah, a lot of unders coming in tonight. All right, guys, still some time to get those picks in. If you already got your pick in for the Pat Chappie today, now get your show pick, and we'll announce that at the end of the show as well. Let's get to my pick, and then we'll close out the drive-through for tonight. We're going to look at this one between Royals and Blue Jays. We're going to be here on the Royals here. Take the plus money here on the Royals. I know the Royals have beat up on some soft competition this year, but, man, again, it's the old, let's fade Mr. Gausman again, right? Gausman has had his struggles this season, and he can't hit the ball at home. You know, they are putting up runs at home. You know, first 13 at home, we got the Royals putting up 6 runs a game. And, of course, Toronto has struggled on the road in their first 13 on the road. 206 batting average. Waka has been solid home pitcher. 20-5 at home his past few seasons. That's a +13 unit return. Team record behind Gausman, 28-45 when he's lined at +125 to -125. That's a -19.5 favorite. Gausman an ERA over 8 this season. We've seen his strikeout numbers drop considerably here. His home runs, giving up almost 2 home runs per 9 innings. We'll be on the Royals here at +112. All right, guys, check out Pick Dog Stream. I've got a best bet on the board as well as a 3-pack mixing in baseball and the NBA. But I've got NBA best bet on the board right now, so go ahead and get signed up with that. Remember, you go long-term with me. I have the 3, 7, or 30 All Sports Pass. Get all my premium plays for that time period to select. When you go to my handicapper page, make that purchase. Remember the promo code PICK at checkout. We'll save you that 15% off. All right, we got through the recap. So let's close out the chat pick of the day. All right, and we are closing it out right now here. And it looks to be here that it will be closed right now. Shot pick today will be the Suns at +3 by just one. Eked it out 14-13. More unders than overs today. 6 on the under, 3 on the over. Chat pick today is now closed. We have now crowned the chat pick. The Phoenix Suns +3. The chat now 7-2. They're past 9 with the chat pick of the day. All right, now it's time to get your show picks. Get your show picks in the chat to close out the show. That'll do it for this edition of the Drive-Thru, guys. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers from Pick Dogs and Sports Chat plays. We'll go to our plays for you in real time. Remember to always get started with that morning show. We are live here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, the morning show is live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time with Mitch, Jay, and we got Chris. Of course, we also have those great video series here with Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes, his Vein Tools discussions, his roundtable discussions with the professionals via shorts. Also, around the league NHL with Chris, Jay's NBA Jam Session, Rod Zawacky, every game on the board, NHL up here as well with the video series. We also have Wayne with his boxing video series here on Pick Dogs, many more as well from the crew. Don't forget Ron Romanelli's Major League Baseball rundown. We also have rundowns here by, actually Jovan with his shorts, his parlay shorts, Nerfy Yerfy here from Brad Francis. And, of course, we've got Costy Sharp Trading Plays. Brian Biller, Contrarian Sharp Plays from him. All Access, Big Al McMorty. And, of course, All Against the Public Betting with Dana Lane and many, many more. All right, before I close it out, guys, let's get your show picks for tonight. We got Bo Dunn likes Giants money line. Orioles money line with Blake. Fernando likes Twins alternate run line. Lay the 2.5 here with the Twins. Blake also on the Twins there run line. Ramon likes Twins run line tonight as well. Let's see if we got any more coming in here today. Let's see what we've got here. Michael Morgan, 2 plays minimum over first half with the Pacer game and over the first half there Pacer game there. I believe that's what we got from Michael Morgan with his show pick. Let's see if we have any more show picks coming in here, and we will read them off for you here. I think we've got one in. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. J-Man here likes Michael Bush Cubs over 1.5 and bases plus 125 there on over 1.5 bases plus 125. Also likes to sprinkle the home run plus 420 on Michael Bush. Let's see what else we have here. Royals from Nicholas Handy likes the Royals, likes the O's as well. That's from Nicholas Handy. We got Chris White Thunder on the Padres run line. Lay the run and a half minus 105. Chris White Thunder, Padres run line against the Colorado Rockies. What else do we have here? Let me see if we've got any more show picks, and then we will call it a night here on the Drive-Thru. Let's see if we've got any more. All right, guys, this is your last call for your show picks. Let me refresh it one more time. Let me see if we've got it. Clyde Drexler coming in here with Arizona Diamondbacks money line plus 120. Rod Crowder over half threes here from Rod Zawacky. Let's see what else we've got here. Any more? That's going to do it. All right, that'll do it for the show, guys. Let's bring in our crew from tonight. We are bringing them in right now, and we're going to wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great afternoon, evening. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow here on the Drive-Thru.